I think we've learnt a lot over the last couple of days and through the research project. One of the most important parts has been connecting up some of the learning that the different partners have brought. So I've come from Brussels thinking about European issues. Colleagues have come from Canada who've been working with First Nations there. We've got some really important connections made, and some of the key lessons and the key learnings that we've come up with are around the importance of stable funding, making sure that we have new models of funding the infrastructure for collective governance that can take us to the next level, that can make sure it's something that isn't just in a place for a few months or for a single project, but is there for many years and that people can rely on. I think we've also learnt a lot about moving past a kind of machinery of decision-making mechanism to something that's much more collective, that brings together the skills and the abilities of everyone in a community, but also respects the different sorts of diversity that you find, not just diversity in background or diversity in language, but diversity in the way in which people want to communicate and the way in which they want to take decisions. So all of that stuff's really valuable. We're only halfway through the project, so I think there's still a lot more to come. In particular, I think we need to take some of the things that we've picked up from the ideas and the projects that we've shared and take that forward into some understanding of what the minimum viable collective is you need to make the stuff work in a place. And if we can do that, that's a model that we can use here in the Basque Country, where there's some fantastic experience already, but we can also take to Brussels, take to other countries, take to Canada, and which we can use to constantly experiment, to keep experimenting, to constantly improve the approaches that we're taking. So it's been a really valuable couple of days. We've got a very long way, but there's still a lot more to come. So I think one of the most important things in terms of next steps is understanding what our capacity is for action. You know, we're a small set of organisations, and none of the organisations involved is more than about 30 or 40 people. So we're trying to create something on a relatively small amount of time, but we're also trying to create something that has a big ambition, has the ambition to reimagine the way in which you manage governance in communities, in places, and at global and European levels. So there's a lot of next steps involve talking to people, spreading the word, understanding what opportunities there are for funding, understanding how many people also are working on the same topic and need to be involved. So there's a lot of networking and spreading the word. I think we also need to do both research and development. We need to research, we need to find new initiatives, new examples, in particular looking beyond Europe and North America into other societies to understand how collective governance works there. And then from that, develop a model that is fundable, scalable, realistic, able to be implemented, and try over the next 3 to 6 months to put something like that in place.